Hi, I'm Mr. Gallant, and I'm going to walk you through using GoGuardian and setting up scenes for your GoGuardian sessions. Now, when you log into GoGuardian, every teacher has access to it. You're going to log in using your Google login. There should be a button that says login via Google, and then you click that and it should take you to the screen. Now, when you get to the screen, you might notice that you don't have all of your classes loaded like I do right now. You might have to go over here to pending and accept each class into your active classes. Once you're in your active classes, you can add whatever settings you want. I've gone through and I've added what period they are because sometimes the titles of the classes might be a little difficult to tell apart. Then you'll need to start setting up some scenes. Now, scenes are very useful because it can set it up to where students are only allowed to go to certain websites, or you're blocking certain websites from them accessing to. You can access these scenes over here to the left-hand side. You have your allowed website list, which means if this scene is activated here on the left, it's only going to be the websites you want them to go to. If you activate the blocked website list, means that they can go to any website you want or they want, except for the ones you don't want them to go to. So if you want to block YouTube, you want to block Gmail, you want to block certain things, that's how you can do that. I'm going to start off with maybe the blocked website list, and I'm going to do create list. Now we get to give it a name. Give it a name that you're going to be able to easily recognize and remember. So I might say no music videos or games. And I can pick a color. The color really doesn't matter. It just maybe helps with your organization. And I'm going to do dark pastel red, and I'm going to click next. Now it's your opportunity to start adding websites into this bar. So I can search. I'm going to say YouTube. Sure enough, the first one that comes up is YouTube. I click add, and it brings it right over here to the right-hand side. I can do Spotify. Sure enough, there's that one. And I can even bring up cool math games and bring that up and add that. So now I've blocked YouTube, Spotify, and cool math games. Now down here at the bottom, you'll notice that there's tab limit for students. You can actually set this up to where students can't have 50 or 7 or 9 tabs open. You can actually specify how many tabs you want open during this session. Now you can also set it back to no limit, which means they can have as many tabs as you want or they want, or you can set it to 4. I'm going to set mine to 4 for right now, and then I'm going to click saved. So now when I start a session, so let's go to, let's do this one right here. So now I can go down here to the session and I can click which session I want to use. When I click apply this to this session, it starts off with none, which means there is no blocking going on GoGuardian. But I'm going to scroll down and find the session that I just created, which is no music, videos, or games. I can click that and then I can start the session. When I do that, my students' names pop up and what websites they're currently looking at. If they're looking at YouTube, Spotify, or cool math games, it will automatically block them and it won't allow them to go that. So right here, I had a student that was watching YouTube. In fact, I had 2 students on YouTube right now, and they were doing this to help me out, but it did block them from watching that website. Now they can open another tab, they can go to another website. Now, I do also notice, wait a minute, they're on Clever. That's where they're supposed to be. So I'm going to ask this student right here, Kaden Ward Benson, can you please open up just some random website? So on Kaden Ward Benson's here, he has Spotify open. I thought I blocked that, but apparently I might not have used the right URL. So notice right here next to where he has a Spotify list, there's a button that says block for class. If I click that button, it's going to update the scene, and then it's going to block Spotify for all the students. And now it is blocked on his. He is able to exit out of those tabs and stuff, but he can no longer open those. Now, if I'm done with the lesson and I want the students to be able to go back and watch whatever YouTube or music videos or stuff like that, I can actually go right up here to the top right-hand corner where it says no music, videos, games. I can click it and click disable scene. Once I do, all the tabs that were blocked are now open again. Now, if I go to my classroom data and I go to active settings, I can actually edit this class. And right here under scheduling, I can actually set up a schedule. So I know that my students come to me at 8:45, so I can actually do 8:45 a.m. and I can have the end time, which will be 10:05 a.m. and I can actually 10:05. And then I can set it every day of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, add the schedule. And now this will be, GoGuardian will turn on automatically every day these students are in my class. If I go to info, you'll see default scene, which means anytime I open this class, I can have the scene automatically set. So if I know that these students love going to YouTube and Spotify, I can automatically set it to where every day GoGuardian turns on at the exact same time and will actually stop YouTube and stuff like that. Now, please make sure if you are scheduling, please pay very close attention to the bell schedule, because your students will be leaving your classroom at the end of your class and going to a different class. You don't want your scene of blocking pages to continue over to your next class. So just make sure that you're really paying attention to that scene time. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help.